Shares of Nutanix gaining ground this morning. The cloud service provider beat Wall Street expectations in its fiscal first quarter here against the challenged economic backdrop. The company enjoyed boosts across free cash flow and billings. But in the fiscal year ahead, they noted it's been a stellar 2023 for the company thus far. Shares up almost 60% year to date here, a little bit over that as of this point in time. Rajiv Ramaswami, who is the Nutanix CEO, joins us now. Great to see you, Rajiv. We just were speaking with you in Times Square a few weeks back here off of the Investor Day. So notably here, going into 2024 and what you've been able to kind of set up and communicate to the investors here on the day and on the back of this report, what are some of the biggest catalysts that you're going to be looking for going into the start of next year?
Yeah, I mean, we just, by the way, started our fiscal year. This is our first quarter of the year, and we were pleased to we were exceeded all our guided metrics. We also pleased to raise guidance for the full year. And what's driving all of this at the underlying heart is our customers. Every company is a tech company. Data and applications are critical, and where to place them, how to run them are critical to every company, including you at Yahoo. And so this is what we do. We help companies, run their applications and manage all their data wherever they'd like to run it, inside the data centers, in public clouds, or at the edges. And that's really at the core driving our growth because it's critical for most companies to go digital.
Rajiv, when it comes to AI and what you were doing there, that's also a big driver here as we look ahead to 2024. And something that you mentioned on the earnings call caught my attention. We've been talking a lot about your products right now. It actually also caught the attention of an analyst as well. But the GPT-in-a-Box, you have your first big customer, it sounds like, there. What can you tell us just about that partnership and I guess what that adoption rate looks like here in 2024?
Yes, it's still very early days for us with GPT-in-a-Box. We just actually launched the platform a couple of months ago, and what it is simply a turnkey platform for companies to run their AI applications on our stack in a very easy way. Now, I think AI needs to run where the data is, and data is everywhere, like we've said, and we provide a secure way for companies to easily run those applications. Now, we were happy to have gotten our first win this last quarter here, and this was with a large federal agency. The use cases that we're seeing in terms of what customers are trying to do with this: first, automate customer service. Second, a lot of applications when it comes to document search, document analysis, document retrieval. The third, fraud and investigating fraud and more creative ways to figure out fraud. And the fourth is co-piloting. These are the use cases that we're seeing. And again, we're thrilled that one of our large customers in the federal space actually has gone out and started using this for one of these use cases.
And what type of revenue then do you see generated off of something like a GPT-in-a-Box, and how replicable is that experience across all of your customers?
Oh, I think it's going to be fundamental to every customer because over the last 6 months, as I've had conversations with customers, every customer is thinking about how to use AI to improve their products or become more productive. And so a lot of new applications going to be built are going to be around AI, and they need a platform to run these. I do think it's going to be a bit long-term, though, because most companies are only now trying to figure out how to do these things. What is the ROI on automation that they can get with AI? And so I think it's going to take some time for this to build up into production from a lot of interest today to actual revenue delivered at scale over the next few years.
Rajiv Ramaswami, always great to have you here at Yahoo Finance. Congratulations on the most recent quarter. We look forward to talking with you again soon.
Thank you, Shana and Brad.